All right, we are live. Good morning. Hello. Good morning, at least here. It's Tuesday morning on the West Coast, and I am going live here. So this is something. This is something I am really, really excited to talk about, and I've been wanting to do this video for the last few days, and now it's the time. Actually, this is the video that I've been wanting to do for many lifetimes probably, but here we are now. And if you can see from the title that I put on this video, it says being healthy is not that complicated, and that's really what this is all about. And I'm going to speak about that just a little bit, because what I'm seeing around me is truly heartbreaking, and it's becoming more and more pronounced around me. I'm seeing it all around me, and I'm like, wait, what's happening here, you guys? What's happening, world? How come we actually have veered off the path so far and forgot just the basic things that can help us on this path and in our lives? So what I'm seeing around me, I'll get to the point, is just sick people. Sick. And when I say sick, it doesn't mean necessarily cancer, which that's a whole other topic. But yeah, we get to the extreme of cancer and other diseases. But I'm also talking about just having asthma or just health issues that are constant, and whatever it is that people have been dealing with for so many years, and it gets better, and then it gets worse, and then it gets better, and then it gets worse, and being on this roller coaster of health and not getting better. And if people do get better, then it's just for a little bit, and then it gets worse again. And I'm seeing it around me with people that are young too, people in their 30s, people in their 40s, people in their 50s. I mean, for crying out loud, 50 is young. But especially in my age group, I'm in my 30s, and I see people in my age group in their 30s, maybe early 40s, just not well. And, there's being well, and there's being like thriving, super healthy, vibrant. And this is your birthright. This is your birthright, to be not just healthy, not just well, not just like, oh, I'm doing okay, but to be thriving, vibrant, and full of life. Okay? So that's one thing. I want to address, though, the many health issues that I'm witnessing all around me. Like I said, people that are young, and maybe people that are past their 50s. Regardless, though, what I'm seeing around me is just the human race is not doing so great. Okay? And even people that may look really good on the external, they look good, they look fit, they're not necessarily healthy. So what I really want to explore in this video and share is why being healthy and restoring your health is not that complicated. And what is out there right now is a sea of information. There's so much out there. Like, if you search the internet, if you Google anything, you'll find 500 different ways, methods, ideologies, philosophies, diets, whatnot. And I want to say about this video, whether you hear live or watching later, this is not a debate of which diet is good or bad. Okay? This is me here sharing what I know, what I have lived for over a decade, and how I help people to get back to their health and vitality. So I'm going to be very clear, because when we start talking about food and food choices and diet, people get so freaking sensitive. And this is not about, this is the way and your way sucks. This is, again, me sharing my own personal experience and what I've seen to work, not just in my life, but in so many other people's lives, and what I believe to be nature's way. And I'm here as a representative of Mother Earth. And so this is my share and my gift, and take it or leave it, basically. But don't make this video the comment section or whatnot, oh, this is wrong. And please, that's what my request to you, that if you do have a different opinion, by all means, just, I respect that. So going back to the sea of information out there. So I want to focus on restoring your health. Okay. I'll make more videos about this, and I would love to hear from you as well. Some of the things that you would like to explore. But for this video today, I just really want to focus on those of you, because it has been so present in my reality that I felt like the universe was nudging me to start speaking about this more, because I really haven't. A lot of you out there know me as an astrologer, and that once that talks about the stars, and I still do that. But one of my greatest passions and my missions in this world is to talk about this and health and vitality, and how to really align ourselves with the natural ways, and therefore return back to our own homeostasis and health and balance and harmony within the organism, within the body, mind, and heart. So I'm going on tangents here. So this video, like I said, is more specifically for those of you that are dealing with some sort of health issues. It's nothing extreme. You don't have cancer. You don't have any tumors going on. But let's just take the most common things that are that I see around me. Things like fatigue, chronic fatigue, as doctors like to classify that, digestive issues, candida. That's one of the biggest one. I should have started with that, but candida, yeast infections for women. Those are the ones that are really, I just see all around me, and people trying different things and get relief, but then the results go away, or it's just, like I said at the beginning, all over the place, up and down and up and down. So the natural way of living. Your body is an intelligent machine. It has innate intelligence within it. And it knows exactly what to do, and it knows exactly how to restore your health. So it's not something that you can do with your mind. Your health and returning back to health, if you are dealing with something, is an innate intelligence that your body already has. Okay? However, we need to allow the body to do what it knows what to do. So if you think about a surgeon, right? When a surgeon walks into the surgery room to do its thing, right? To just do what it knows to do, the surgeon needs the right environment. The surgeon cannot walk into a surgery room that is dark, like the lights are not working, it's dirty, half of the staff is asleep, all the equipment or part of the equipment, some of it was working, some of it is dirty, maybe it has one tool that it can use. The surgeon needs to perform an open heart surgery. Do you think that surgeon can actually do what it knows how to do with that within that environment? Of course not, right? The surgeon needs the right environment and all the elements to support his own intelligence and knowledge and brilliance to operate. It's the same thing with your body. The body has the intelligence, the knowledge, everything that it knows what to do. So if there's something that goes off balance in the body, if there's sickness, if there's disease, the body knows what to do. However, if the conditions are not right, it's very hard for the body to operate. It's very hard for the body to actually do what it knows how to do. So we go back to, well, how can I support my body and create the conditions for my body to heal? So it's not you doing the healing, like, oh, I'm going to find this book, I'm going to find this diet, and I'm going to heal my body. Yes, of course, even, being exposed to information, and then you know what to do. But what I'm saying here is that it's your body that is doing the healing. What you need to do, your responsibility, is to provide your body with the environment and the right conditions to bring about healing. Now, the body is from the earth. The body knows what is natural. The most ideal conditions for the body, especially when it comes to healing, if there is a health crisis, the body operates in its best when it's aligned with nature. When we are aligned with nature, we operate at our best. The reason why we see so much disease, sickness, distortion, lack of harmony, and chaos in the world, physically, health-wise, and otherwise, is because we have veered off so much from nature. We're not aligned with nature anymore in the way that we can. When you look back at ancient times, when people did live so close with nature and in line with nature, those diseases did not exist. People in their 30s did not deal with chronic fatigue. People in their 20s did not have cancer. And the list goes on and on and on and on with this. So going back to, what do you do now? Returning back to nature, returning back to the natural way of being. So when it comes to food, we want to look at what is natural. What is natural? If you put everything else aside, if you put all the books that you've read aside, if you put all the chaos and the sea of information out there aside, they say, who's they anyway, but they say that this and this is good for you. And I read that they say that this and this. Who are they? Who are they? The knowledge, the information, the intelligence is within you. Is within you. So if you put they aside and you just tune into yourself, what is natural? What is natural? You'll come to see and acknowledge that simplicity is natural, that what grows on the trees is natural, that if you didn't have stores to go to and you had to grow your own food, aka natural way, you would eat that. That no matter what diet you choose to have in your life, whatever it is that you believe is right for you and your body, none of us can argue the fact that if you take a piece of fruit and if you take something in a bag, what has more life force? Okay, this is just common sense. This is just really, really, really common sense. So that's what I want to, just what I want you to contemplate. If you put all I eat this way and this is what's right for my body. I honor all paths, but just start thinking in just common sense. What has more life force? Something that is alive right off the tree, that is still bursting with vitality and electricity and life force, or something that has been processed, even if it's a healthy product, okay? Because that is the one of the number one things that I see out there that makes me cringe. It makes me cringe, but obviously I'm not just going to share advices with people, if I'm not being asked. So again, I always honor people and what they want to do and their choices. But this is my channel, or at least this is my Facebook page, and I can talk about whatever I want. And those of you that are here, those of you that are watching later, If you have any questions, if you have any comments, then please do share with me right now. But going back to, what makes me cringe is that even people that they really think and they believe that they eat healthy, and it probably is healthier than what it used to be, but I'm talking about true health and vitality and vibrancy. And no matter what the product is, it's a product. It's been processed, and it does not have the same electricity and life force and vitality as if you just took a piece of fruit that was not touched by anything except for Mother Earth's love, sunshine, air, water, soil. Simple. Okay? So regardless of what diet you're eating, regardless, cannot argue the fact of what is more alive, okay? And that is that's how you support your body. Those are the conditions for healing, is that you want life in your body. You want life and electricity to be coursing through your veins and in your blood to bring about healing. So, I get so much questions and the opinions out there when it comes to fruit. All right. The whole like, oh my God, fruit is so bad for you because it has so much sugar. And I'm definitely going to do another video that talks about that specifically. What I want to say about this is this one thing. Again, fruit are the most natural food for humans. They grow abundantly on the trees. You don't need to kill anything or anyone to have fruit, to grow fruit. It works in seasons and cycles, so Mother Earth knows, Mother Nature knows exactly what is needed in any particular season to support the human body. And it's just, there's nothing you need to do. It just grows on the trees. You just need to plant the trees. But even then, you take the seeds after you're done eating the fruit, and it's right there. And then the tree grows, and it's just such a cycle of harmony with nature, and at the same time supporting our own health and our bodies. So that's one thing about fruit. And then the sugar of the fruit that people are so freaking afraid of, and especially when I get people with candida and yeast infections, it's like, oh my God, no, I can't do fruit. So what I want to say about that, just in this video, your body was designed to break down glucose and fructose and fruit sugar easily. Your body was designed to do that. If there's an issue there, if your body is unable to break down that sugar, if there are candida issues or yeast, and things just get flared up over and over again because of the sugar, it's not that the sugar is the issue. It's the congestion and the inflammation and the shape of your internal organs that are not operating in their optimal and can actually break down and digest all that sugar. So what needs to be done is actually cleanse the body and bring it back to a state of not just homeostasis, but optimal functioning, and restore the health of your internal organs, especially your pancreas and your liver. And then you can start digesting and breaking down fruit sugar easily and start healing the body. So of course, it's not black and white. Just start eating fruit tomorrow. There's not so black and white. Each person, depending on what's going on for them. But I'm doing this video right now as a very general information about just basic health, healing, vitality. And especially, like I said at the beginning, for those of you that have been dealing with health issues for who knows how many years, and if it's candida, yeast infections, chronic fatigue, all those things that I was talking about, digestive issues, GI tract issues, leaky gut, there's just like so much out there that I hear about, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart to see young people and my brothers and sisters and young people that are not experiencing the kind of health that they can, and searching around, and I'm reading this book, and I'm trying this diet and this diet and this diet, and it's just like, wait a second, it's right under your nose, and it's so freaking simple, and you don't need to spend all that money on the products and the doctors and the specialists and the books and the programs and the courses. Like, whoo, really? It's just going to the farmer's market and get fruits and vegetables. And then, of course, knowing how to do it. Because I also see people that are doing the living foods or the fruit or whatnot, and there's a mess there too, because it's not just what you do, it's how you do it. So I want to say here, it's not that complicated. If you are dealing with something in your life, and it might be new, and it might be something that you have been trying to find an answer to for months or maybe years. So if that's the case, I want to invite you to open your mind and open your heart, really, to maybe something new that is the simplest thing. And sometimes, hey, Ronnie, exactly, yes. And sometimes for humans, it's because it's so freaking simple. They're like, oh, no, they can't work. It can't work. It needs to be more complicated. I need to take 500 freaking supplements and read 200 books and try gazillion things and combinations, and that's going to bring the healing. Really? Simplicity. Hey, Gabriela. Hi, lovely. Simplicity is the winning ticket. Natural is the ticket. When you get humans in the mix, like Rami is saying here, exactly, it's a headache, because we try through the mind to figure things out, and we cannot outsmart Mother Nature. I don't care how intelligent you are, how many degrees you have, how many books you've read, and yes, there's value to that knowledge, but we cannot outsmart Mother Nature. We cannot outsmart that. And yes, I'm going to say it over and over again, because humans have tried to outsmart and still trying to outsmart Mother Nature. And guess what? I don't know, just look around you. Don't even listen to me, just look around you. Look at the shape of humans and look at the shape of this planet. And it can be a lot better. And I'm also really addressing here not just the extreme of humans that are really sick and suffering, but like I said a little bit ago, so many people in my own world and vicinity that are just healthy people and think that they eat really healthy, and it's not true health. And there's so many little health issues, even like, oh, I have a cold, or I let me tell you this, I do not even remember the last time I was sick, not even with a cold. I don't remember that. Maybe it was like around the age of 18. I'm 36 now. Okay. So I'm not just like talking out of my ass. This is the way I live, and this is what I breathe, and this is what I know to work for me and other people as well. It's just a matter of knowing how to do it. So thank you so much for tuning in. My mom is here. That's great. And all of you other ones, and those that are watching later. And this is my invitation for you as well, is if you are dealing with any kind of health issues that you like, I've tried everything, and I'm still right here with the same health issues. So if you are open to new information that might be a contradiction to the books that you've read and the experts that you've talked to, I want to invite you to have a conversation with me. So I'm going to post a link to just get on the phone, and I want to hear about what's going on for you. And if you're open to explore a new path, then there's a lot that we can talk about. And even those of you that are not dealing with health issues per se, and you're in a place in your life where you know and you can feel, I'm healthy, I don't have issues with candida or yeast infections or fatigue or any of the other ailments that I referred to earlier, but you're in a place in your life where it's like, you know what, there's more that I can experience in my body. There's more vitality. And it's not just on the physical level, it's emotionally, it's mentally, it's how much focus you can have in your life, how grounded you can feel, how much creativity can flow through you. So it's definitely not just health issues. I just wanted to dedicate this video and to open up the platform to have conversation with those of you that are dealing with some health issues, especially in the area of candida and yeast infections, because I can guarantee you that when 1 month, if not even less, that candida and yeast infection can be gone, because I've done it with many women. It's only about being open to new information and to really trust your own body, okay? So I'm going to post the link in the comments of if you want to have a conversation with me. There's no obligations for anything. I just want to hear about you, offer what I know, and see, and then, you know, just take it, you know, run with it. Or if you feel that you need more support and more guidance in this department. So that's my invitation for you in this video and sharing that information. And I'm open to any of the questions that you have, if it's right now in the live, those of you that are watching later. One of my missions here is to really clear the confusion and the chaos that I see in the world right now in the area of food and diet and health. Really, it's not about diet. It's just about health. It's just about health. We are humans. We are made out of light. Yeah, we are in a meat suit. We have this body, but we are made out of light. We are made out of light. We are made out of life. And we need to feed our body with light and life. And when we don't, we experience disease, discomfort, all the way to death and suffering. Okay, so there's definitely a wide spectrum, but you want to be vibrating. You want to be feeling the light and the life that is coursing through you. And you want to feed yourself that, so you can just keep radiating that life and that light, and to experience yourself and your body in the way that you're meant to. I hear people like, oh yeah, you know, I have this thing, and I think I just thought it was normal. Really? It's not normal to feel fatigue. It's not normal to have discomfort in your body. Your body is saying something to pay attention to. So, would love to hear from you. Again, if you are anywhere in your life right now dealing with discomfort, dealing with some symptoms and ailments, and things are going on for you, and you're like, God, I need something new, and you're open to that, please, I would love to hear from you. Yeah, Gabriella is saying here that if you eat something that has died, then yeah, that's how you feel, dead. Yeah, and that's just, there's a lot, and I'll be making more and more videos about that, but of course, that's just, you eat death, you're not going to feel alive, period, you know, and there's so much more implications to that. And again, even things that is in the bag, you know, we're not just talking about eating flesh, meat, and all that, but something that is just not alive. And even if it's like vegan and organic and GMO free, and you see products right now, there's like this huge list of what it's not. And it's like, okay, is there life there? Just get a piece of apple. You know, there's absolutely nothing is written on it, but the only thing that is written in that apple or any piece of fruit or something that is from the earth, it's the codes of light and the codes of life that were embedded into that piece of fruit or piece of food from the source itself. Okay, so that's the list of ingredients in that: light, life, love, and pure consciousness. So I'm on fire on this. I'm on fire on this. So great. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll leave it at that, at the 30-minute mark. Please get in touch with me if you feel right now it's like, whoa, okay, this girl, this chick really made me think, and I would love to talk with her and see what else is available and possible. So get in touch with me, and just stay tuned for more videos, definitely talking about this topic. And I'll be starting a podcast as well, and bringing people that I am inspired by, and talking more about this, which goes way beyond food, you guys. It's really, really way beyond the food and just the physical health. It's consciousness, and it's humanity at large, and planet Earth. You know, it's just, there's so much into this conversation. But we've got to start with individuals, and we've got to start with really just like, you have health issues, you've got stuff that you've been dealing with, you don't have to continue with that. You don't have to continue with that. It's a choice. So if you want to choose health, and if you want to choose vitality, and if you want to choose your own life force moving through you and vitality, then choose to even maybe just open your mind and be curious about something new and what's possible. So I thank you for being here, and would love to hear from you. Have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday, or maybe a beginning of Wednesday for some of you down under. Sending you so much love, and we'll connect again on the next live or something. So much love. Bye-bye.